Good afternoon, everybody. And I guess we'd say we're a little bit disappointed as we don't think that the Commission really took into account all the information provided to it in terms of changes in policy, changes in laws, changes in procedures. I also don't think, I think we would also argue that they didn't really give a fair hearing to what were our detailed arguments about U.S. compliance with the Convention Against Torture.
The negotiating team with, direct negotiating team with Iran.
In terms of Guantanamo, the President of the United States has talked about the fact that he doesn't want the United States to be the world's jailers. That we at some point in the future would very much like to see Guantanamo Bay closed down, but at the moment it's housing some dangerous people.
It has already created a lot of resentment and a lot of opposition to the U.S. Policies in general. So as a matter of foreign policy, it is an interest of the United States to treat all detainees humanely. Guantanamo is certainly becoming a symbol of the overall U.S. policies outside the United States. But Guantanamo is a place where, although there are people who have not died yet, and there were over 100 reported deaths in custody, mainly in Iraq and Afghanistan, but there were many attempts, suicide attempts in Guantanamo. The conditions are not clear to what extent they are really consistent with international human rights standards. And we're hoping that the Bush administration is going to take those recommendations and follow up with the committee. The committee has raised several issues that within a year the U.S. government has to come back and report about the progress on those issues, both extraterritorial issues regarding the treatment of detainees overseas as well as domestic issues. And for us, this is going to be an important to monitor and to see how the U.S. is dealing with those so that it will have the same moral ground to go to other countries and ask for respect to human rights.